The kids you grow up with as a child are much more than that. They equal lifelong friends. The experiences you had with them is something you will never forget. You may lose contact with them as the years pass, but at any moment, you can pick back up with them as if they had never left. So I got with some of my old neighborhood friends and reminisced about back in the day. One thing we all had in common is that we had a real love-hate relationship with the Ash Street Hill, better known as Death Hill. Many scrapes, cuts, bruises, concussions, and broken bones were suffered on this unforgiving, brutal slope of concrete. So today, many years later, it was time for one thing: redemption. All right, so check it out. Me and Byron used to come down here all the time. This is the hill that this right here is epic. Look at this hill.
Well, it was epic when you was 12.
When you were 12, this hill is epic. When I was about 9 years old, myself and Byron and about, 3 or 4 other dudes from the neighborhood, we all rode up here on our bikes and skateboards. I came to the top of the hill and looked down it like it was a mountain. I'd never been down it on my skateboard before, but that day was the day. Byron pumped me up. He was right next to me. 30 miles an hour on the skateboard. I thought Byron was all the way at the bottom down there. I thought he said car, but he said clear, okay? So I immediately put my foot down. I flipped. Get. Skidded across that concrete. Bleeding. My arms were bleeding. Face was bleeding.
Did you go to school the next day?
I started crying. Literally. Look, went this way like this. So
I had a big fat wide, I don't know if y'all remember them Veriflex joints. It was a big fat root dog.
I probably had the one that had like the square in the back. You know what I'm talking about? It came up in the back, but it was a square and it had just one way.
No one in Germantown could afford like Visions or.
Yeah, I had that Kmart special.
Exactly. We didn't call it Ash Hill. We called it Death Hill.
That's right. This is what I'm trying to say. We're trying to conquer Death Hill because we failed. This right here. This is my longtime homie right here. Anthony, say what up. Here's Byron. First try, look at that.
Oh, one hug before he dies.
Thank you. I love you. Instantly regretting. Love your family. Love everybody.
Love everybody. I'm pretty confident.
Okay.
He's coming. One try.
One try. First try. Hold it steady. He did it. Rolled it out. No way. Yeah.
We need to go inside Hawks.
Yeah.
And buy some candy. I'll buy some candy for your little girl. Plus, I'm gonna give me a beer.
Boom.
Cause I've never bought a beer from Hawks.
Boom. You ever been
I'll buy you some candy. Hope they got some wax lips, cause that's all I'm getting you.
Big shout out to my man Curtis.
What's up, brother? No problem.
Thanks for bringing that out for us. All right.
Sir.
Look at this.
That's the green machine, homie. That's that one that does the 360s.
Oh Lord.
That is the green machine.
You know about this?
Yeah. There he goes!
We call that a Germantown drift. That's what that was.
Oh! It smells like rotten eggs. Oh.
Straight
Let's
sulfur.
Look right here. Where would we go? I know right where we're going.
Right here.
Right here. We go right here.
Gate up.
Lift the gate up.
Underneath.
Crawl underneath. They lock it. They put this hill right there. That was not there.
That was not there. This was all flat.
And here's about home plate.
Yep.
No.
It was up a little further. I think
more where this big silo looking thing is.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna disagree with that. Anthony.
that's back
Here, let's have a
Right there.
Eric Montgomery's grandma used to live down there. When she go to bingo, everybody go down there and eat all his candy and watch Ghostbusters.
We were wrestling behind the building over there, and I broke my rib. Some big ass dude jumped on me. Do you remember that? You probably don't, because I played it off. I crawled all the way home because I used to live right across the street.
And he would have like a
Guns. Sheriff's fake
sheriff's
guns.
badge for a belt buckle,
we
and
used to
he
ride
would
Sit on the corner.
And he would talk about blood in the alley.
Yeah, and he would tell me all the time when we get out the car that he was going to kill my mom, and
Yeah.
I was actually scared of him.
Well, yeah, because he was like 25, 26 years old.
And we were like 12.
10.
Yeah.
Didn't we catch him eating a raw bird one time? Dead bird?
I didn't. You caught him eating a bird?
Think so.
He used to tell me,
So, dude,
he used to try to bribe me into going to get him some snuff. That's what he called it. He wanted some snuff. Go get him some snuff. And I would do it too, because back then you could buy that shit.
Yeah.
I used to walk the Hawks up there and buy my mom cigarettes.
Because he was the guy that knocked me out in your backyard, hit me in the forehead with that baseball bat.
Bam.
And it was like, I remember I got hit, and next thing I know, my mom was there, and I was like, I'm okay. And I took my hand off my forehead, and I had a lump this big sticking on my forehead.
Remember the tour to Germantown?
Yeah, we would race.
Yes.
We would race and then cut through all the yards,
Yep.
and then back through those things and go back by Hardee's.
Germantown exclusive. The beer, the price of the beer.
On the can. We're approaching Anthony's old spot. This was like the center of Germantown right here. This was like Grand Central Station in Germantown.
I remember I came up here and I got my box. And,
Fresh.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that fresh though. Don't let me lie to you. And it was right around the time that the lines and shit got real popular. I'm sitting in the chair. He says, "Hey, you want some lines?" And I'm thinking, oh my God, yeah, I want lines. But I just didn't want like the little 3 steps that everybody got.
The Vanilla Ice lines.
No, I didn't want those. I told him I wanted them to go all the way around and connect over here.
What were you thinking of? But I feel you. Doesn't matter.
I was a young Germantown kid. I wasn't thinking. I said, I got to ask my mom, and I lived back over here on Ash Street. I ran home as fast as I could, and I don't know if dude took like 7 shots from the time I left to the time I got back. But when I got back, I was like, yeah. She said I could have some lines. So he proceeds to put these lines in my head. They look good, 1, 2, 3 right here, and 1, 2, 3 right here. But in the back, like the top line dropped below the middle line, and it looked like he was doing calligraphy or something. Some type of geometry. It just wasn't a good look. I remember getting home and my mom said, "What in the hell did you let that man do to your head?" I wasn't holding the clippers. I was just sitting in the chair smiling. It was the first time I ever got lines.
It wasn't the last though.
No, yeah, it was.
We tend to get caught up with our day-to-day lives, taking for granted the little things that make life awesome. I highly suggest you go back to where you came from and take it all in. Visit the barbershop where you got your first haircut. Visit the alleys where you used to play hide and go seek in. Visit the streets you had to be off of when the street lights came on. Visit your life. Most importantly, visit the people that remain etched in your memory like a Mount Rushmore of your neighborhood.